I came up from nothing. Started from the I see it with a clear eye. So I hustle.
Mama's house, 2 penthouse. Yeah.
You can't do.
I mean, that's a good point. And I think the thing is, I think what the people are trying to lessen is uncertainty.
Yeah.
Because the reality of it is when you say I want a certain amount of money, always people get pissed off when I say this.
You can't lessen uncertainty.
That's what I'm saying. People get pissed off when I say this, but I told them the idea of the Trump thing when he said I got a small loan of $1 million. Now, of course, a small loan of $1 million is, of course, a lot of money, especially when you start off a business. Yeah, but he said it.
It's not been easy for me. It has not been easy for me. And, you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million. I came into Manhattan, and I had to pay him back, and I had to pay him back with interest. But I came into Manhattan, I started buying up properties, and I did great. And then I built the Grand Hyatt, and I got involved with the convention. So I did a good job.
Right. If we can find a clip, we can put it in here. But here's the thing about this. I could give $1 million to 99.9% of people, and they'll fuck it off. And you can sit there and say, no, I would. I'm telling you, I just watched a friend of mine do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people fuck off millions of dollars in my lifetime. Yep. Not just people who are business people, but also people, of course, I've seen drug dealers do it. Mm-hmm. I've seen a bunch of people do it. But what I'm saying is, just because somebody gives you $1 million don't mean you're going to make it $1 million.
Yeah,
now,
for sure.
If you learn certain skills, and this goes back to the point of how much money you need, you just made an excellent point, which is you need to be acquiring the skills. Because another thing that I've heard, and it's probably the most powerful thing I've learned is, it was Tony Robbins, he said this. He said, the ultimate resource is resourcefulness. Because if you have that, you find a way to get everything else.
Yeah, it's like you just literally, it's like we're going to take it back to the energetic spectrum. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you become resourceful, you have this energy around you that you carry in and that you just walk in the rooms with, and then you become this magnet where you can attract all these people, and then you can provide your resources to them. All these skills that I was just talking about.
Yeah.
All of this shit that we were just going over a few seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? You bring that to them. And then what you'll realize is that you can get into places. You can get shit done without funds. Now, I told you at the beginning of this too. I said, disclaimer, funds will, I'm a big fan of paying shit.
I'm a big fan.
I'm just, we speaking to the people at the very beginning of the phase that want to get this thing
think about it from this perspective though. Mm-hmm. Did you know all the stuff we was going to have to pay for along the way?
No.
Because the thing is.
But I was just thinking about this. You give a person, but see, this is why it's beautiful, right? You give a person $1 million, right? And they blow through it. They may blow through half of that $1 million, but that was because they didn't learn certain lessons. You know what I'm saying? So 100%. Even if you had that $1 million, that's why I fuck with what our boy John always say. I believe every person should be able to fuck off $200,000. Yeah. And that's aggressive to some people because I know somebody heard that and was like, yo, hell no, that's not true. Yeah. But what it's gonna do for people is it's going to allow you to further your education on funds, just money in general. It's going to allow you to get more knowledge on building. Because if you got that type of money, you have different problems at this point.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So now it's like, I got $200,000. Now I don't know what to do with it.
Have you heard that great quote? It said, money doesn't solve all your problems, but it solves all your money problems.
Yeah.